Good Wednesday morning. Thanks for joining us. Our good buddy Matt Lee is here, and he's back. A much-needed vacation. This guy's works harder than anyone I know, besides me. Yeah, I work really hard. But nice ski weekend.
Yeah,
ski
it was great.
vacation last week.
Yeah, I was able to get a couple days in, and we, Annie was able to get out, and we actually taught the kids to ski. So it was unbelievable. So they got into ski school, and Jackson's skiing already. It was 2 days.
How
in,
old is he?
and
Like
he's
4?
on the green. He's 5.
5.
And Scarlett's, if you're holding a pole and going down the hill, she's skiing as well. She's 3. It was unbelievable. The videos are crazy how quickly kids pick it up.
Well, welcome back. No doubt, lots of emails to get through, a lot of voicemails. But we're talking about downsizing today. Possible scenario: a retired couple, the kids are gone. Big house.
Big house, big taxes, big utilities. You know, you look at these and you say, do I need this anymore?
Right.
And you think, where do we want to go? And I think it's a good idea to have what the options are out there. We could go from having a main floor bungalow to doing your yard maintenance, doing your regular stuff, and having your full setup, to having a condo and saying, we're going to have everything taken care of for us, and we're going to go to Florida for the winter.
And it's such a interesting scenario, especially here in Kingston in the area. There's a lot of options.
We have a great variety. I mean, we do have a number. If you look at the CMHC stats, you see probably about 3,000 retirees even moving to Kingston a year. So this is the main floor bungalow. Let's call it kind of the 2-bedroom regular. We look at the snow. Snow is a big thing right now, and we say, who's going to do the maintenance for us? So we think, are we going to do the lawn maintenance? Are we going to do the snow maintenance, the gardens and everything? And if you're still wanting to do that, then go with that house and maybe hire out some stuff, or do it yourself, buy a snowblower, that type of thing. But there's lots of options, and I think that it's a good idea to just see what's out there.
Well, when you do have a house, some more pictures to show you, there's still a lot of upkeep. There's the lawn to mow in the summer. Yeah,
and we want to know when you're buying something, when is the roof going to be done? When is the furnace going to be done? The next option is buying a independent, freehold house in a community. That's the picture of the clubhouse. You think, well, are we going to have our own house, and then we're going to have the clubhouse where we can go and have a community of our own? The next option is the apartment, and you can either buy a condo, and then you own that asset, and then you can sell it down the road, or do you move to a building? And I'm going to use Homestead as an example. I mean, we're seeing these buildings that are being built around town, and they have the games room in them. They have pools in them.
Outdoor pool, yeah.
They have top floor barbecues. They have all these things that are set up. There's communities to these things as well. So I think, people want to say, okay, I want to stay active. I want to do these things. And now you just have these different options, and it's like you can go from having the house in the regular neighborhood as the bungalow, or you can go as far as doing the condo and just saying, you're going to take care of everything, and we're going to live in our house maintenance free.
As an adult, all I've ever lived in have been condos, because it's just me.
Yeah.
I'm by myself, and I love condos.
Well, and it's turnkey, right? So you just basically walk in, and if you want to go away for 2 weeks, all you're taking care of is the inside of that unit, and if it's taken care of, they're taking care of the hallways, the elevators, the roof, the windows, the snow removal, all of it.
Yeah.
So,
garbage.
Yeah, garbage,
down
absolutely.
the chute, or in the garbage room. Yeah.
So you have all these things taken care of and basically set up.
You can really downsize here. What is this?
Well, so this is an interesting thing. So I kind of did this as a joke, thinking the tiny house, but we actually have a new bylaw in Kingston that allows you to build a carriage house in your backyard.
What's a carriage house? I've never heard of this.
So if you want to, instead of having secondary suites built into your house for an income base, somebody wants to split it into a duplex, there's the ability to build a carriage house. Now you have to go to the city to see what the square footage is.
Okay.
But I read an article in the Globe a couple days ago that basically you're seeing in the more expensive places, Vancouver, Toronto, that these carriage houses, the parents are moving into these. If there's a single parent, you have this house that's set up, and let's call it 600 to 800 square feet, and you've got this, so it's a separate home in the backyard.
On the property of the existing home.
Right. So then you've got this carriage house.
Land taxes too?
It includes so it's all on one property. You can't sever that lot.
Right.
But that is a separate building, so then your parent isn't living in your house. or you could potentially rent it. So the carriage house is an interesting idea. I think it gives people a little more freedom. I like it.
With 30 seconds, a bedroom, kitchen, bathroom?
Yeah, so I think that basically it comes down to what the square footage of your lot is to how large you're allowed to build it.
Yeah.
And it's going to be in comparison to the house. You know, can you get the space down the side, because you're going to have a certain amount of area for you to get behind your house and have that free walking area. There's things that you can look into that you can help a family member out.
I love that idea. Great options.
Yeah.
Thank you, Matt Lee.
Real estate tips brought to you by Matt Lee of Royal LePage.